Okay, we got some more previews. Yeah, previews of some upcoming reviews. This is the one today. Oh, first off, if you go to the Dollar Tree and you like Halloween stuff, I've seen they had these. They're nice tinsel made bats, but they're on that same plastic material that they use to make all the framing for the uh, different light fixtures and stuff like that. So even if these go to shit, fall apart, you can use them. They still have clippage and stuff. You could use them to put lights on. Then you got light up bats instead of tinsel bats, or you could add lights to them now. So you got lights. Do whatever, but figure for $1.25 a piece. Yeah, the Dollar Tree is now $1.25 tree. But this is my monthly, every other month. Comes. I use it. DCBS is a company I use for most of my. You could say any big books. I decide to get. If I see a good deal on come on, my brain's gone again. Always when I start, I have a nice little thing all laid out. And my brain just disappeared. But omnibuses. If you buy omnibuses or big trades or something like that, and you're going to pre-order them, UCBS is a great company for that. They usually give, on average, 20 to 50% off on their items for pre-order. A lot of the omnibuses and stuff, you can get deals around 50% off. So, but yeah, this is a box I get something from them like once a month or once every other month, depending on what I decide to order. But starting off with the first one, it's going to be one that I picked up for the wife. I love the first book and using it for some of the podcasting, just goofy things to add on the podcast and stuff. But they came out with the second one. This should do it because this takes us up to 2020. So we got Pickles Tales, the hijinks of Muffin and Roscoe. These come nicely sealed in plastic and stuff, so they're not just coming to you loose. Uh, they do a good job about taking care of all their packaging. If they do have problems, they're great with working with you, at least from what I've seen so far. This is volume 2, 2008 to 2020 by Brian Crane. The hijinks of Muffin and Roscoe. The cat and the dog, little brats. So these are a lot of fun. I love Pickles comics out of the newspapers. They're always the best comic on Sundays. Best Sunday comic that they put out. Ooh yeah, cool. Oh yeah. Yeah, Dead Man tells the spooky tales. This is done by Franco from the Oh Yeah Comics crew. Uh, Art and Franco. That Franco. Don't know any other Franco. But well, there's a little something in this book that we're gonna have to get out of there. But yeah, what the heck? Let's open this. That's gonna drive me nuts just seeing that in there. Get this out without ruining any corners or anything. Yeah, Franco has been putting out a few books. They're starting to come out right now. He's doing by himself. Cardboard stuck on books. And this one looked like a lot of fun, and everything I've heard so far was really good about it. But I am definitely going to be reading this one pretty soon. And it's Halloween, so I'll probably put it out. At least get through it within the next week. They have nice little, I don't know if you can really see, but his eyeballs are a different type of material, the same type of material that they use for the little circle people. It just gives it a glossy, separate look to it. I like it. Ever had the feeling that you were being watched or taking a dark shortcut on the way home? Wonder just what might be living under your bed? Well, Dead Man knows. He's always known, and he's here to shed some light on those spine-tingling adventures and things that go bump in the night. Written by New York Times best-selling and Eisner Award-winning writer Franco, and featuring art by some of DC's comics' favorite artists. Dead Man Tells the Spooky Tales is sure to keep you on the edge of your seat through these hair-raising stories. Read at your own risk. So I'd love to read this one live, but not. It's way too new, so we're gonna have to wait about 5 years before I can do that. That would be fun to do little bedtime tales over the Halloween season out of there. But buy the book, and you can read bedtime stories to your children. I don't know how child friendly this is. I would say it's probably at least young adult, but I would think this would be good for a variety of ages. It doesn't really say on here. Well, it says DC graphic novels for kids, so cool. Yeah, awesome book for some bedtime stories that'll get your kids into comic books. And this, I expected bigger, but I love that it's smaller. So that's a bonus. We got some pictures in here, and so yeah, all kinds of cool things, images of Elvira from her past. But we have Yours Cruelly, Elvira, Memoirs of the Mistress of the Dark, Andra Peterson. So I'm looking forward to reading this. I'm sure the wife will probably read it first, but yeah. Very happy we got that. And we got a stack of comics that came with. And the downfall about this, that's why I'm changing all my ordering stuff around, because this just so happens that I get this once a month, once every other month. So a lot of stuff if I order regular comics through them, I'm getting them way later than I would through my other companies. So I brain lock. Yeah, decided I'm gonna stop ordering regular comics because it's like a lot of these that you'll see today, I'm already read the next one or two comics. Got them from somewhere else, so it's like it's kind of a waste to have all that. It, you'll notice on some of my reviews that I'm like, I don't remember where we left off. Well, it's because I haven't even got that issue yet. So yeah, that's a big downfall, but it also makes for a good reason to reread all those comics in the future. Once I have the whole run, I can sit down and re-go through anything that I have. Oh wow, I can't believe I missed out on one of those. I thought I was following that story up to date, but guess not. We got Han Solo and Chewbacca #6. The storyline's been fun. It's actually a different storyline, kind of just before the Empire. I think it's before Star Wars, kind of like in between 3 and 4, I think. But yeah, don't take my word on it. But that's from Marvel Comics. But this one I was surprised. I thought I had read all the ones up to date, but 8 Billion Genies #5. Loving this story. 8 billion genies, one genie for every person in the world. You get one wish, and it's fun seeing what kind of wishes people are coming up with. Yeah, Scorched number 10. This run I pretty much dropped off of, so I don't even care where we're at with that. I just love that. I think this is like a Carnage style cover, but that has behind her is just awesome. See where we're at. And we got Fuck This Place. Number 5. I think this might be the last issue. So this one, if it is, worked out good because I think I only read the first 3 so far. Reviewed the first 3. Might have done the 4th one. But Harley Quinn number 22. This I was up to. I was kind of wondering where we were at with things, but this is the one just before Kevin decided to take Harley out. And yeah. Yeah, this is the one that. Did I get 2 copies of this? Uh-oh. Hope I got different covers. But yeah, we just read this story. I thought we were done with this run. But yeah, we just read that, so I'm going to have to figure out, see if I got what cover I got for that. Cool. I was curious if I did jump on this run. I wanted to see what it was up to, but they're ways into it now. And I didn't want to. I figured I'd just trade it out eventually. But the Armageddon game from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, number 1. So, been curious what this is all about. Been seeing some pretty cool covers of stuff out there that were showing some images of some things I'm very curious about. This one I've curious if it was going to be worthwhile or not, which I'm glad I finally got an issue because I'm already pre-ordered number 4, I think. But we got Sweetie Candy Vigilante, or Sweetie Candy Vigilante number 1 from Dynamite Comics. And she's got that someone's face on her foot. Yeah, that looked like a fun, interesting run. We'll see where that's gonna go. Then we got Monkey Prince number 7. That explains some things with the story that I'm missing. Excellent story if you're missing out on it. Junkyard Joe number 1. I'm glad to finally get this because I want to know if this is going to be worth being part of. I'm already pre-ordered up to issue 4, I think, on this one too. So looking forward to see where that goes. And then this Dark Ride issue number 1. I think this is going to be a lot like that one hardcover for issue trade Zombilenium. I feel like it's a big play off that, but you're not going to beat Zombilenium. But this definitely looked fun. But if you did not get on Zombilenium, it's only a 4 trade run, oversized trades, beautiful artwork, a lot of fun. It's basically when you die, you go to work for an amusement park that's run by demons and stuff. I'm looking at this backwards. Let's see. Oh, huh? Oh, I'm curious about this. Did they reissue this? Because I just ordered this. I just ordered Leonide the Vampire in the last month's catalog. Sounds like we got stuff that's blowing away out there. The wind's going quite outrageously out of hand for some reason. And it's fall. We had snow yesterday, and now we got windstorms today. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Saturday Morning Adventures, something to bring back some childhood memories. I mean, not really childhoods. I was a teenager when the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles started coming out. But I'll always be a child. I'm never growing up. I love these things. So. Didn't I just have number 10? This is Scorched. Number 9. Yep, we got number 10. 9 and 10 of that. So we'll see. I jumped off that run as of this month, so this month or last month. So. We got Night of the Living Dead, Day of the Undead, trade paperback. The Zombie Saga fans have long demanded. This one's got a little damage to the spine, but not like it matters. It's not a book that will be sold. It'll go right in the zombie collection. Oh, cool! We got book 2. I just don't give a shit about Superman, but All Red's pulled me back in. I love this story. Taking me back to the Christopher Reeve style Superman movies, that type of feel, but Superman Space Age. DC Comics, book 2 of 3. Yeah, I'm ready to read that right now. Another one I'm ready to read right now. Well, actually, yeah, this is number 1. Okay, that explains. I was wondering how long this run was going to go. They haven't been saying yet, but it says it here on the cover. 1 of 6. This is Sergeant Rock versus the Army of the Dead from DC Horror. This is done by Bruce Campbell. It's like New York Times best-selling author and horror icon Bruce Campbell gives life to Easy Company. I got these old Sergeant Rocks, and I got this now. I think I might do something combining some of the old and some of the new, or I might do this one this Saturday on the Crimson Color Comic Club. We'll see. See what I feel like. I got it. Well, it is Tuesday. I don't know when this recording will get out. Probably Thursday or Friday. I gotta go see my MS neurologist tomorrow afternoon, so I ain't gonna be getting much reading done this week as I wanted to. We'll see. Harley Quinn 30th Anniversary Special. Anything Harley Quinn is fun. It's kind of a scary looking Harley Quinn. She's got her beaver, she's got her dogs. She's happy, she's got her throne. Looks like a variety of stories, which I like. And I'm sure they're all fun. Fun, adventurous little trots. Alright. I just don't. It's Sergeant Rock I'm excited for, but I just don't remember ordering that cover. Must have been one that I didn't see the picture on. Santo's Sisters issue 2. Just read this. Yeah, we just read issue 2, so don't know what happened with that, why I got 2 different issues. But again, I hope I at least got a different cover. Barbaric Axe to Grind number 2. These are fun. These barbaric stories are just a blast if you're missing out on Owen and his axe. Axe that gets drunk off drinking the blood of their enemies, dying enemies. Oh, this is a good thing to have right now because I'm just getting ready to ready to read issue 5 or 4. But we got issue 3 of The Mandalorian, Star Wars The Mandalorian from Marvel Comics. So I might as well read that one first before I read the other one. At Gunslinger Spawn number 12, which I think I did just read number 13. I'm going to. I think I had a month that I screwed some stuff, screwed the pooch, and somehow got some duplicated orders going. Shirtless Bear Fighter #2. The Sting of Mr. Yang, which is a good thing to have because I just read #1, so might as well throw down #2 right away. Creep Show #1. Been looking forward to getting these. Wanted to see how these are coming out. I have not seen the new series that they have on one of the movie channels, but I've heard good things about it. We had to do a Power Bomb #4. The story's getting close to its end. I don't know if we're doing, I can't remember if it's 5 or 6 issues that we're doing on this, but enjoyable story. A little nervous at first, but it came out nicely. Vampirella Mind Warp #1. So glad I got this after I just read issue #2 yesterday. That would explain some stuff. I'm like, this doesn't feel like a story I've been reading, but I'm on #2. Yeah, this is Vanity #2. This run kind of came and gone and went and came back, and I have no idea what's going on with it. This is not the cover I thought I was getting because I got more of a glossy, foily style cover I was doing. I thought I was getting that set of covers. Not huge on this story. I can't even remember what it was about, so I'm not even gonna try and guess. We got Spawn #333. Love that cover. But I think I read 334, so we'll catch up further into the story where we're at. Cool. Twig #5. I believe that's the final one. Scary looking cover. Kind of really goofy looking cover. I wish I would have went with a different one, but this was one that I know I did not have an image for, so I was just guessing along the way. But yeah, those will be enjoyable. A lot of fun there, even though I'll have to redo a lot of things. We got Scotty Young's I Hate Fairyland. Got a whole new run coming out right now, and they had an awesome deal. I think I got these for $5 a pop or something like that, or less. But I suppose I should probably open this. Got to get the other one out of here anyways. Yeah, Scotty Young started up another run for his long running I Hate Fairyland comic book. Get these turned a little bit. But we got I Hate Fairyland, Volume 1 by Scotty Young, Madly Ever After, Volume 1. They had a deal on all the trades, and I could not pass it up because I don't have them. So I just read snips here and there. Volume 2, Fluff My Life. Volume 3, Good Girl. And Volume 4, Sadly Never After. Basically, if you've never heard anything about this, I Hate Fairyland is all it says. A new comic here is a fairy tale like adventure that smashes its cute little face against hilariously violent comedy that's definitely not a bedtime story for the kiddies. Unless your parents are super cool and don't screen your entertainment, then whatever. Join Gert, a grown up in a 6-year-old girl's body who has been stuck in the magical world of fairyland for nearly 30 years on a maddening quest to return home. It's just her, a fly named Larry, and a battle axe against slug lords, mushroom men, zombie fawns, barbarians, her nemesis, Queen Claudia, and even more insanity. This is just an awesome run. If you've missed out on it, it's just been a lot of fun seeing the different things that come crawling out of Scotty Young's mind. But yeah, check out I Hate Fairyland if you have missed it. You won't regret it. This I've been wanting to start picking up some more of the music. Yeah, my nose thing's still annoying me. Been wanting to pick up some of the music, the band comic books that have been coming out. So I finally decided to dip into a couple that I've got some good deals on because otherwise, Christ, they're thinking they're comic book super artists and writers. It's like they're pumping out trades at 40, $50 a pop, if not more, for the same size trades that you'd get from good long running comic book artists and writers for $10. So I don't know if it's just their greediness or what, but I think they'd make more money if they'd cut the price in half and get more people to buy their stuff. And you would think more sales means less overhead because you're getting cheaper printer deals by printing more product. And it's like, yeah, that's just my opinion. But we got Gore, Orgasmageddon. This is doesn't say anything about a volume one or anything, so it's thankfully just a solid collection. Contains the complete 4-issue Orgasmageddon series, including all of the bonus stories, fan art, and all new introduction and more. It's like Gore is a very unique band, and I figure their comic will be just as insane as they are. And yeah, I can tell you right now it is. So yeah, this and I Hate Fairyland were sealed up together, and it's a perfect reason. These all have to be read together. Be a fun. I'm going on vacation somewhere, and I'm going to take a little stack of comics with me and see what we get. Oh, yeah, one thing left. The most important thing. This everybody should have. I just finished our readings of Volume 1. We're done with that now. We do the readings every Monday that I decide to do it at on our audio podcast for Under the Cull. And now we're taking a huge break before we get to Volume 2. But now we just got in the mail Volume 3, and I believe next month we'll be ordering Volume 4. But Mad Manorverse Library, Volume 3. It's just a beautiful, big book of madman, Ginchy, good-hearted Ginchiness fun for all to read. Volume 3 collects Michael Allred's popular comic series, The Atomics, number 1 to 15, and the cult classic graphic novel Red Rocket 7, both essential Allred commentaries on superhero team antics, music, pop culture, and zany sci-fi fun. This 5-volume, 6. They were doing 5, but they made it 6. Madman Universe Omnibus Library Edition series collects all of Allred's award-winning Madman Universe, aka the Man-Maniverse, stories in selected reading order for the ultimate Madman fan. Includes Red Rocket 7 intro by Robert Rodriguez from El Mariachi and Desperado, an outro by Jared Way from My Chemical Romance and The Umbrella Academy. It's like over 680 pages of comics and pinups. Legendary comics creator Michael Allred and his friends in this true homage to superhero fiction, physical philosophy, 1950s science fiction films, rock and roll, pop music, and much more. Basically, all the good things from those era he likes to throw together and use. I love it. I love it. I love it. Can't wait to read it and read it and read it. But yeah, going back in its box until the day that I decide to open her up and start the All Red Man Manaverse podcast all up again. But that's not going to be for a bit. So that was fun. A lot of stuff I totally forgot was coming. A lot of stuff that's I've already read beyond. But that's the nice thing about comics. They're fun. Why not read them again? I don't mind. But, yeah. That was an expensive box. That was my fun for the next couple months. I gotta behave now. Good thing I didn't go to the last comic convention and got sick and didn't make it because after seeing what other people picked up that while they're there and what I missed out on, that would have been a very expensive day too. I would have maxed out credit cards that day probably. No, we don't do that anymore. But that's it for today. I don't see anything else. I'm in the middle of getting the garage ready for winter, hanging another light out here, so maybe do some work out here this winter and get some things built and making a couple cool areas for my cat so he can have some fun without having to go out and tread through the thick snow. So I have a feeling we're going to get buried this year. It's getting our snowstorm yesterday. That's the middle of October. That's not a good sign. I found a woolly bully, which is little caterpillars that you'll see that are all hairy. They're black and brown. And the one I found was all black. And that means long, grueling, terrible winter. So you want more brown than you want black on their bodies, but for the rings. But we'll see. Farmer's Almanac also says it's going to be a cold, long winter. So if it is, hey, we're going to be inside doing a lot of stuff. And as long as I got my podcasting area in the house, I want to have two different podcasting area. One where I can do video game and podcasting in the same realm, so I can get into doing some video game postings, and one down in my main area where I do my main podcasting stuff. I want to get that all nice laid out for a variety of things, and I'm gonna try and have an area out here in the garage just for those days where I'm having fun with the cat, maybe working on something, building something, and throw the video up, record it, give you guys something to look at if you're bored, if you're snowed in and can't get out of your house. But yeah, that's it for today. I hope you had fun. I know I did. Be good to yourself, be good to everybody else. Yeah, a monster if you're dealing with them. Or if you got your own monster, kick the shit out of it. And we will get back to you again sometime soon. We have previews episodes going up as we speak, probably on our audio podcast. So check those out, goodies that are coming out in the future. And we will get back to you again soon. Be good, kitties.